Hello, and welcome to Peacock Ridge Farm. I'm Renee Fry, and I am so glad that you're here. I love all things French country and cottage style. I love entertaining my friends and family with beautiful tablescapes and easy and delicious recipes. I love a good room remodel and DIY projects. I hope that you will join me here on Peacock Ridge Farm, Elegant Country Living. I'm so glad that you're here. Come on in. Welcome to Elegant Country Living at Peacock Ridge Farm. Get ready to be inspired this Thanksgiving season with our great ideas for the perfect Thanksgiving feast. We will showcase some of our favorite French country inspired recipes, decor tips, and DIY ideas to elevate your holiday gathering. First, join us in the kitchen as we teach you step by step how to make delicious stuffed acorn squash, packed with fall flavors and topped with a delectable combination of ingredients. We'll also reveal the secrets to perfecting our Cornucopia charcuterie board, an appetizer sure to impress your guests and create the ultimate Instagram-worthy moment. Next, we have a special recipe for baked sweet potatoes with maple glaze, a classic Thanksgiving side dish with a twist. And of course, we can't forget about the dining table. Learn how to create the perfect Thanksgiving tablescape that combines rustic charm with elegance for a stunning display. And why stop there? We'll also give you an exclusive tour of our fall home decor ideas, showcasing how we add touches of autumnal warmth and coziness throughout our own home. Don't forget to follow us on our website, peacockridgefarm.com, to stay up to date on all of our exciting content, and connect with us on our social media platforms, including Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and YouTube. Subscribe to our channel for weekly videos and updates on all things Elegant Country Living. Thank you for joining us today, and happy Thanksgiving. Blessings to you. I am going to share with you a delicious fall recipe. It's super easy. It's perfect for a holiday feast. I am going to show you how to make stuffed acorn squash. Come on, let's get started. Cutting an acorn squash can be very tricky. So 2 keys, make sure that you have a non-skid cutting board and a good sharp knife. I start by just poking the edge in of the knife and working my way around. Now I'm going to scoop out all of the seeds. I like to cut off just a little bit of the bottom so that the squash can sit flat. And now I just pierce the flesh with a fork. And now I just place my acorn squash in my baking dish and place a pat of butter at the bottom of each half of the acorn squash. And now I'll put some brown sugar on top. And now I'll just pop it into the oven at 400 degrees for 45 minutes to an hour. The acorn squash are just about finished baking, so I'm going to go ahead and start my filling. I am going to core and dice my apple. And I will grind my walnuts. I remember using my mom's walnut chopper like this when I was a kid, so this is nostalgic for me. And now we're going to get our stuffing going. I'm going to turn the burner on to about medium heat, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon of butter in the pan. And I'm just going to let that melt down for just a moment. And now I'm just going to add my apples, my cranberries, my brown sugar, my walnuts, and a dash of cinnamon. And I'll just cook this down until the apples are soft and golden. It really looks and smells amazing. Now I just grab my acorn squash and get a good scoop of the stuffing. And I'll just drizzle on a bit of maple syrup. Doesn't that look amazing? This stuffed acorn squash is so delicious that your friends and family are sure to love it. I am going to show you how to make the cutest cornucopia that you have ever seen. It is perfect for your holiday feast as a charcuterie board. You could have roasted vegetables coming out. You could use it for serving your rolls. And it is the perfect thing for your holiday feast. Come on, I'll show you how I did it. These are the items that I need to make my cornucopia. I have Grand's biscuit dough. This canister I'm just kind of using as my model to start wrapping my foil around so that I can get my conical shape for the cornucopia. I have foil, I have butter, and a baking sheet. Let's get started. I'm going to start my cornucopia by just wrapping the foil around this canister. I got heavy duty foil hoping that it would be a little bit stronger and hold up better. So I'm just going to fold my foil in half and just roll it up. I have a second piece of foil that I also folded in half. Now I'm just going to lay the canister on top of this piece of foil. And if you notice, I had about 4 inches extra on the end here. Just going to wrap it. And then I'm going to start to narrow it. I'm going to take a third piece of foil, fold it in half again. And now my narrowed area, I'm going to lay on it and wrap it. And again, make it even smaller. And I'm starting to get the shape of my cornucopia. I'm just going to reinforce my seams and start getting the shape that I want. And then I'm going to take it off of my canister. As you can see, it's starting to look a bit like a cornucopia. Now I'm just going to stuff the inside with foil. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to make sure that it's strong enough that when I start putting the dough on, that it doesn't collapse. And I think it's looking pretty good. Now that I have the shape that I want, I'm going to go ahead and put it on a lined cookie sheet. I want to make sure that my cornucopia does not stick to my cookie sheet. Now I'm going to take my biscuit mix. I'm going to open it up and start wrapping. It is cut into small sections, so I'll just do a section at a time. I'm going to start at the very top. Just wrapping it around, get a good point, and just keep working it around. You want to make sure to just overlap it just a little bit and kind of tack it in place with your fingers. And you just want to keep going all the way around. And now I'm just going to brush it all over with some butter. The butter will give it a nice golden glaze. And now I'll just pop it in the oven for 25 minutes. And that's it. Isn't this so much fun? Your friends and your family are sure to love it. Today I am going to show you how to make Hasselback sweet potatoes. If you have never had a Hasselback potato, you are really in for a treat today. Instead of using potatoes, I'm going to use sweet potatoes. So I have sweet potatoes, I have bacon, maple syrup, salt and pepper, some butter, and some chives. Let's get started. I'm going to start by cooking up some bacon. Not only do I want this bacon really crispy, but I'm really after the bacon fat because that's what's going to make this sauce on the potatoes so amazing. My sweet potatoes are washed and now they're ready for slicing. I'm going to go ahead and just cut off the ends of the potatoes. And here's a really good trick for slicing the potatoes. I have 2 wooden spoons that I'm going to put right next to each other. They're going to cradle the potatoes. And that's what's going to keep me from cutting all the way through to the end. And you will have a potato just like this. And it goes right into the pan. I have a pan prepared. I have butter rubbed all over the bottom so that the potatoes don't stick. And I just add the potatoes right to the pan. My potatoes are cut and they're in the pan. And now my bacon is ready. And now I will start with the sauce. I want to make quite a bit of sauce for the potatoes. I have about a half a cup of bacon grease in my pan. And now I'm going to add 1 cup of maple syrup. I stir this and I let it cook down for about 10 minutes until it starts to thicken. I wish that you could smell how amazing this smells already. Now that this has started to thicken, I'm going to go ahead and add salt and pepper. This sauce is going to be perfect. And that's it. These potatoes are so delicious. I know that you and your family are going to absolutely love them. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a lovely autumn tablescape. First, I laid down my burlap woven table runner to create my first layer. I then added these beautiful gold chargers to each place setting to give my foundation layer a pop of color. Next, I placed these gorgeous gold-rimmed dinner plates atop each table setting to complement the gold chargers, followed by the complementing salad plates. Next, I placed these copper-colored cloth napkins at each place setting. They are each placed in a complementing gold napkin ring. Both are available on Amazon. I added my favorite vintage water goblets to give a bit of vintage charm. Then I added these hand-painted gold champagne glasses for a touch of elegance and also to complement the gold elements throughout this tablescape. Next, I placed a faux pomegranate on each place setting. Followed by my vintage silverware. Then I placed this gorgeous, whimsical floral bouquet made from my own garden in the center of my tablescape to add height and bring all of the rustic colors of fall into view. Next were these brass urns placed atop vintage books and filled with natural pheasant feathers and ferns. And of course, to give different heights and dimensions, these beautiful gold candlestick holders with copper-colored candlesticks were placed across the table. I added these elegant crystal candle rings as well for a bit of sparkle. I then tucked these rustic deer antlers at both ends of the table to add a bit of nature to this rustic tablescape. Next, I tucked in some loose pheasant feathers around the centerpiece and in between other focal points on the table for a bit of contrast and also to really bring these rustic elements together. Lastly, I lit the candles for added ambiance and also to bring a warm glow to this rustic tablescape. I hope you found inspiration this season to set the scene and welcome autumn into your home with open arms. Your guests are sure to be enchanted by the warmth and beauty of your rustic Thanksgiving tablescape. And that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I always enjoy our time together. Well, hello. I'm so glad that you're here. Come on in and join me for my home fall tour. Come take a stroll with us through our French country-inspired fall decor. With an assortment of pieces that display rustic elegance while celebrating a touch of vintage charm, we hope to inspire you to create your own beautiful tabletops and mantels to showcase. From rustic grapevine pumpkins to elegant candles and even timeless brass accents, we put our heart and love into our home decor. Each tabletop and every vignette are specially designed to bring warmth and comfort to those around us. When creating an unforgettable Thanksgiving tablescape, we make sure to combine rustic accents with deep fall colors to showcase the beauty of the season while welcoming our friends and family to our home. We also love to showcase the simplicity of nature while adding touches of autumnal warmth and coziness. To enhance the fall ambiance, we transform our kitchen into a warm and inviting space that reflects the beauty of the season. With a French country design, we layer everything together to create a cozy, welcoming home. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today on my fall home tour. I sure appreciate it when you stop by. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I always enjoy our time together. Please be sure to follow me on my blog at peacockridgefarm.com, on all of my social medias, but especially here on YouTube. Make sure you push that follow button. Blessings to you.